Northwest Africa, which is where most people, when you do our DNA test, we end up being located in Northwest Africa. You start researching the names of the people on these ships, and seeing that a majority of them had Yah in their name, like their origin names were Yah. And these are all records you can search within the slave documents and stuff like that from the slave trades. They'll tell you their name, their height, and then they'll also say their original name and things like that. And one of the biggest things for me, aside from the historical aspect, was a part of history for myself. So there's a church in Savannah, Georgia called First African Baptist Church. And this church was built in 1859 by slaves. And on the side of the pews is Hebrew writing. It is a mixture of Hebrew, Latin writing. It's called Ladino, right? And the Ladino is Hebrew Latin. Why? Because Spain and Portugal, right? And the Hebrew language was not revived until, according to America, I think 1881, right? So this is roughly 30 years beforehand. So who taught them how to do this? When you look at this writing, why is it that this Ladino is being spoken with? Because we learn in history books growing up, it's like, oh, well, they were illiterate. No, if I go to Asia, I'm not illiterate. I just don't know their language. They had a language before they arrived here. You know what I'm saying? So if that language was pure to them, and this is what they were writing on the side of the pews, and no one taught it to them, I think that's worth seeing. Come to find out, as a child, I would go there to our family reunions because it was my ancestors who built that church. And so understanding the rich part of my history, knowing that whoever these people were, that were my ancestors, were the ones who put their hands to build these and write these letters on there, that's what I'm connected to. And they call themselves Hebrews, so I call myself Hebrew. So it's an ethnic claim first, and it has, not to say it has nothing to do religiously, because there are religious principles that apply, but